Let's see if this works. Toot toot. Blow the whistle. Toot toot. Blow the whistle. Okay, can I chat on my own? No, I guess not. Fuck it. Okay, here we go. We're going to put on la 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 the bloodbath, the blood of our ancestors. Slather it on your forehead just like this. This is the blood of our ancestors. This will keep your skin young and supple. The blood of our ancestors. Just slather it on, the blood of our ancestors. Put the sweet nectar all over your face. The blood of our ancestors. The blood. Hey, y'all. What's up? Just putting the blood of my ancestors on. Hey, Sherry. What's up, girl? Toot, toot. The blood of our ancestors. This will protect me against all the bad juju out there. The blood of our ancestors. This is what this says it does. Will protect against rumors from people who don't know you that make up lies and gossip. Ooh, my kind of blood. So, what's up, everybody? As you can see, I'm in high spirits as usual. Let's give them something to talk about. No, seriously though, I just thought I'd pop on and do some skincare with you guys. You know, I be creeping on these YouTube streets, and I see all the things. Just know that, y'all. But I'm staying in good spirits. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday to talk to them about, my weight and what we can do to address the issue of my weight head on, and how I can get support from, a doctor, from my doctor and nurses. Also, I haven't been diagnosed with diabetes, you guys. I just really scared my dad the other day because he took my blood sugar and it was $4.99. And he really got upset. He's really scared. So I honestly think it was $4.99 because I hadn't fasted like I was supposed to before he took it. So, it's not like an accurate reading, but I do bet it's in the high 200s, and so I might be pre-diabetic, which is terrible. I'm only 41 years old, but it's all a direct result of my binge eating and overeating in general. So I went ahead and I've been talking to a couple of friends that are dietitians and trainers, and I shared my regular eating routine with them, right? And this is what I've come to the conclusion from their training and from my own research. So, I eat a regular meal. I eat breakfast like a sausage biscuit. Okay. Instead of eating a sausage biscuit, I need to remove the biscuit and try eggs and sausage and do a regular portioned amount, a small, a certain portioned amount with some black coffee, maybe it's a little creamer in there and some orange juice or a big ass thing of water, but take that biscuit out. At lunch, a lot of times I'll have things. I love a Sammy and some chips. Bitch, I love a sub sandwich, I'll eat a 12-inch all by myself. That's a lot of bread. Instead of doing the 12-inch or 6-inch sub sandwich, get the sandwich on a boat of lettuce. So I went ahead and I ordered some Romanian lettuce boats, and I have them in the refrigerator right now. I had one with tuna fish on it. So instead of eating the Sammy with the bread, take the bread off and put it on lettuce. Take the chips away and add a vegetable with some crunch, like some carrots or broccoli or cauliflower. Okay, then for dinner, I usually have something like a meat and a potato and a vegetable. And usually it's a junk vegetable like corn. So instead, keep the meat, replace the corn with something more nutritious and like carrots or green beans or asparagus or broccoli or Brussels sprouts. And then don't do the potatoes, don't do the pasta, don't do the rice, you know? Um, and so I'm really trying to learn how to change where I would normally have these like white sugary foods with something that will help me it for my body. You know, it's just it's like I also feel like it's kind of like a southern thing, you know? But when I was a little kid, I could eat like that all the time, you know? And it wouldn't affect me. But now that I'm 40, over 40 and over 200 pounds, like it's affecting me. And so I didn't really think there was anything wrong until probably about a week or so ago when I was like talking to my husband and I was like, I cannot stop drinking these bottles of water. Like I'm going through like 5 of these a day, y'all. Like no fucking joke. You can ask my husband, Neil, how many times have I peed tonight since you've been home? Uh, like 3 or 4. Like 3 or 4 times since my husband has been home. My husband got home at like 3 o'clock today. You know, that's a lot of times to pee. You know, when he's not here, I'm peeing like once or twice an hour. You know, like that's crazy. Um, and then at night, I'm getting up all during the night and doing the same thing, peeing all night long. Of course, I'm drinking a lot of water, but it's because I'm thirsty. So, um, so that's what I'm trying to do. Like today, I kind of failed. I feel like I had a half of a biscuit with sauce with bacon on it this morning. Then at lunch, I had a salad and one little lettuce boat with tuna because the salad just didn't quench my hunger. You know what I mean? So I had a little lettuce boat with tuna inside of it, and then I was just like, God, I'm still hungry. The salad didn't do it. The lettuce boat with tuna didn't do it. I was like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And I ate some chocolate chip pancakes. Like I shouldn't have done that with milk. And then I was like, I feel good now. And then my husband came home and I was like, I don't eat Taco Bell. I'm okay. I'm okay. And then I kind of didn't eat it for a while. And then I was like, fuck it, I'll have one burrito. And I had one burrito. So, I mean, I didn't totally fail today, but I didn't succeed either. You know, so I started the day out strong. Or I no, you know, I didn't start it out strong. I should have not started it with that biscuit. I feel like that kind of like set the tone for me for the rest of the day. So tomorrow I'm really going to try and just do eggs and a meat. Or I'm just going to do like a protein shake or some kind of like because there's a, literally right beside my house there's this place called um tropical smoothie, and like I might start just going there every morning and getting a smoothie in the morning with like some like protein powder in it and like energy stuff and stuff like that. But and then I have it set in my head. I'm going to have my little tuna lettuce boats tomorrow for lunch with some cauliflower on the side. And then at dinner, I have the chicken already out defrosting. I want to cut it down the middle because they're so fat. They're fat chickens. I want to cut them down the middle so they're thinner and like cook those in like some seasoning. And then, you know, make some sides for the boys, but I got to stay away from like the potatoes and the pasta sides. And so I'm going to have like a vegetable side. Which I have my favorite vegetable to eat is corn on the cob, y'all. I'm obsessed with it, but I need to find like another alternative. I also really like steamed broccoli, so I might start like steaming broccoli in bulk because I really like it. You know? Hey Britt, what's up, baby? Oh, I know, right? I hope I don't have to go on insulin either. Was his? Oh, hey, was his? I need you to text me after this live, please. So I was talking to my boss over at Recovery Delivered on Monday, and remember how you guys were telling me that y'all's pharmacies was telling you that you weren't allowed to fill their prescriptions anymore at their pharmacy? I talked to my boss at Recovery Delivered, and that is a lie from the pit of hell. And he is so mad. Like, I need you guys that have been denied by your pharmacies to reach out to me. And I need to know what pharmacy, who the person was that said it, and what exactly they said. Because there has not been any law or anything passed where you cannot fill your medication through telemedicine at a pharmacy. That was literally just made up. And he told me the two states that have been doing it are Tennessee and Mississippi. So if you guys are having issues in any state with recovery delivered telemed pharmacy refills, please let me know. Please let me know. So, oh, hey, Jade. Thanks. I love you too, baby. So, well, the kind of oats I have are I like the ones with brown sugar in them. And so I have like the little baggies of them, like one bag is like 100 calories. Um, so, I don't really like oatmeal that much in the morning. I am kind of lactose intolerant. Hey, I'm okay, Cher. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is my mask, Cher. It's a mask, sweetie. See? But I have like an allergic reaction to I have an allergic reaction to milk. Like anytime I drink milk, it makes me so sick. And what I mean by that is I blow it out my ass, y'all. Like I can drink milk and literally an hour later I will be double over on the toilet. Double over in pain. You know what I mean? So whenever I eat oatmeal, it makes me want to drink milk with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, that's not a new law, and that law doesn't go into. That's not true, and that doesn't go into effect until December of 2024. Was his? They're jacking y'all around over there in Tennessee. They're jacking y'all around. Um, so I need you to text me, okay? Because I really want to help people that are having this misinformation told to them. So as far as having to see your doctor in person, so that thing was nationwide, right? And then they decided to postpone it and give people till December of 2024 to get a doctor that they can see in person at least one time. Yes, and it makes me so sick. Just because I said it makes me sick don't mean I don't eat it, girl. You better recognize. Okay, I am telling you guys, like I am a glutton for punishment. I am like literally I have such a hard problem with food addiction, you guys. That's why I've struggled for so many years with my weight. And just like what happened with my addiction, like, with my addiction, when I lost custody of my son, it was like, bam, slap me in the face and I had to make a change. It really, really woke me up, you know? Um, and so when that happened, I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like now that's what's happening with my health, my physical health is it's kind of like a slap in the face, like, okay, I need to make a change. And so this is like a wake up call for me. And that's how I've always been. Like I'm a really hard headed person where I have to like learn from my own personal experiences. And I think a lot of people are like that too. But I don't want to die of a heart attack. And that's a possibility. Yeah, so that whole thing was actually like they gave you guys they actually listen to me guys, like, oh my gosh, there's so much misinformation going around about these Suboxone rules. It's pissing me off. Like that was They gave you more time. So you would have till December of 2024 to get with a doctor in person. But I'm going to get the law and I'm going to get the nation law, because they can't just like make laws out of nowhere in states. You know what I'm saying? I think they are just doing things because that's what they wanted to do. And I don't understand like the big issue with people on Suboxone and why they have to make it such a red tape situation. It's just bullshit. It's like, stop trying to keep people from getting their life saving medication, period. But I'll make like a separate video about that because this video is all over the place, anyways, and I can't keep up with myself right now. you know? Um, but like I've always shared with you guys like how much I struggle with overeating and my, binge eating. I've pretty much gotten to where I don't binge eat at night like I used to. I'll have bad nights where I do find myself in there late at night, but I try really hard not to. I used to do it every night. Um, so I'm getting better. I've also got like one of the like snacks that I really like nowadays is these Outshine fruit bars. Those are like my favorite way to like get something sweet. And it's like light and not heavy. And they're coconut fruit bars. And also like the pineapple ones. What, baby? Okay. What time is it, Nate? Okay. I want to see you in bed in an hour, okay? Okay. But anyway, I talk about my weight all the time. I talk about my struggle, and I just don't really ever put a lot of effort into doing it. I mean, I've lost 40 pounds since 2022. In 2022, I was 250 pounds. So I have lost weight. I just haven't kept losing it consistently. And I really need to get into it and do it better and work harder at it. You know, and so to me, it's like really, really important. It's imperative that I start really making an effort. That's why I'm making myself go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't like fucking with the doctors. I don't think they listen to anything I have to say. I know they don't listen to anything I have to say because of past experience. But I need help and I can't prescribe myself medication to help me with my weight loss. So I need to go and get them to help me. But a lot of my friends have been using like a compounding pharmacy to get seglamutide or whatever it's called, seglamitide, which is, I guess, Monjaro or Ozempic or one of those medications. And my friends have been losing like 40, 50 pounds. I only want to lose, so I'm 210. So I only want to lose like 45 or 50 pounds. I don't want to lose that much any more than that. I can't get lower than 160 or 150. If I do, like that's way too skinny for me. I look crazy. And so I'm not that far from my goal. Like I remember when I was 250 and I had to lose like 100 pounds. And so I'm not that far from my goal. I'm halfway there. I just need some help. And so I have talked about it so much, but I've never really put the effort behind it. And I just been bumping my gums. And so now it's like the rubber's meeting the road and I got to make a change. You know? But my poor dad is like so worried about me. So uh and he's like really in shape and so is my mom. They're like pretty in shape for their age. Marie, you are not lying, girl. Every time I would go to the doctor, he'd be like, "Oh, it's just your weight." When I'd be talking about mental health, honey. Semaglutide, yeah. Well, I've actually taken Saxenda in the past, you guys. Hey, what's up, Fentanyl Anonymous? How are you doing, buddy? How are you feeling? Are you doing better? I've taken Saxenda in the past, and it did help me lose. I lost 20 pounds on it, but I just couldn't afford it. It was like $1,100 a month, and it was just way too expensive. Um, I will do anything to lose this weight. Okay, so I need help. This is kind of like my last ditch effort. Okay, I need help with food addiction. I need something that's going to help me make changes, make my mind make changes, make my body make changes. Like I need help. Um, if I could go into a 30 or 60-day residential fat camp, you guys, I would literally go tomorrow, but I have a kid, so I can't. But if I could, if I didn't have my son, I would be in fat camp right now. No fucking no problem, no questions asked. That's how badly I need help. So, um, but anyway, I mean, it's not like it's a secret that I need help. I mean, I'm fat. Mindy says we don't say fat, we say fluffy. But girl, bye. So I'm really fluffy and I need help with this fluff, honey. This fluff is getting in the way of me being the best version of myself. Oh, I was sitting on the tea changer. Um, and I'm I'm just afraid, you guys, that I will be, like I said, become diabetic and then have a heart attack because that's how my grandpa died. And you guys know I already struggle with a really elevated heart rate anyway. And so like I need to get all this stuff checked out because all this is connected to my weight, my heart rate, and blood sugar, blood pressure, all that. And so, anyways, if you're like me and you've been struggling with your weight for a while and you've just been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, watch my journey and let it be a lesson to you to not put things off like this that are super important. Because that's what I've done. Like, I keep saying, oh, I'll lose weight tomorrow. Oh, I'll lose weight next year. Oh, I'll lose weight next week, you know? And so, yeah. Also, thank God I have a loving husband who loves me at any size, because it could also affect my relationship if I didn't have a good man. And so I just don't want it to affect my husband and my son. And I don't want to be a burden, and be like, not being able to do fun stuff with them because I'm so overweight and so uncomfortable. It used to be like that. When I was heavier, I didn't want to do anything. Now I do still kind of want to get out more than I used to. It's a lot better than it used to be, but I used to be like a shut-in when I lived in my old house. Like I was just like chilling in the house on the bed. I try to look at it from like I try to make everything a positive thing. I try not to let it overwhelm me, but like seeing my dad be afraid, seeing my dad be afraid that I could be diabetic makes me worry because he's really smart, and he's like, you don't understand. My dad was diabetic and he wouldn't get his diet corrected. He wouldn't get his diet in line. And that's what killed him. And my sister Michelle, God love her, she's even heavier than I am. And so she's on metformin. And I'm like, Michelle, why are we not helping each other lose weight? And so I'm going to help her get on this train with me because I don't want her to die either. She just turned 40. My sister Michelle's 40. I'm 41. And our baby sister Christine will be 39, I think, in May. So we're like all really, really close together, you know? Oh my gosh, dude, Sugar is just as bad as drugs, you guys. It's in everything, and that's why it's so hard. You know, I just have to retrain my brain. Like I was telling you guys earlier on in this live, I have to retrain my brain to replace where I would usually have a sub sandwich. That's okay. Have the sandwich, baby girl. Just put it in lettuce. Put it on lettuce. If you're gonna have chips, change those chips to like I could get like those air fryer like carrot or sweet potato chips or some bullshit like that. I could make it a healthier option. And like that's what I have to start doing is like choosing healthier options. It's not so much that I'm like binging all the time. It's the type of food that I eat is the problem, you know? So now that's where the mindset that I'm in. The mindset that I'm in is okay, we're going to take out all the white stuff, bread, noodles, pastas, potatoes, and we're going to replace it with a fucking vegetable, you know? And so, Lord help me, Jesus. Or just eat fucking like I could live off of eating steak every day, you know? Um, and so, but I gotta make a change. I gotta make a change. I've been doing really good with drinking more water, obviously. I've been drinking so much water that I pee 25 times a day. So that's something that I've changed. You know, I've been doing better on my binge eating and not binge eating at night. So that's another thing that I changed. I got off my mental health meds this year. That's another thing that I changed, which I know that because I got off my mental health meds, I know that I'm going to see I know that I'm going to see a significant amount of weight loss come because of that. Okay. So this is me. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my body before, but okay. This is my little belly. Boop, boop. Okay. And so it's not too bad, but it ain't good. Sister. It ain't good. Okay. And then I'm carrying around these fucking 10-pound things. They're each 10 pounds a piece. That's 20 pounds right there on my chest. You know? Damn. I will say I have some really nice muscular legs still. I'm very grateful for that. But anyway, um, my problem area is this area right here from my lower abdomen to like right here. Of course, I have a really round face, but that will go away with time also. But this is where I carry all my weight is right here in my torso, and I hate it. If I had to compare myself to like a cartoon character, I would call myself SpongeBob SquarePants because I'm literally like a square. You know, I hate it. And so um once I lose weight, then you actually start to see, oh, Nicole has a nice little body there. But right now I just look like a box because of my big belly and my big ass tits. And so a lot of times when I lose weight, the first place I start to lose weight is my face and my breasts. My breasts will go down to like a C. Right now, they are literally a, I'm wearing an E cup with two D's, 2D, E double D. Or no, 40 double D. That's what I mean. And so it used to be a 32C. Okay. That's a lot to go up to a 40 double D. And so, I am so ready to lose this weight and get back to the way I was when I first met my husband. Oh my God. Let me tell you guys a story about when I first met Neil. So, Neil was smitten with me the first time he laid his eyes on me, honey. I knew I had him in my trap. Okay. But I remember after we went out, the first night we hung out, I like invited him over to come over and like stay the night or whatever. And y'all, I had on my matching panties and bra. And we had like this pillar or something in the middle of the living room where I thought I was a fucking stripper for the night, y'all. I thought I was on Hustlers. Okay. And I gave him a strip tease of his lifetime, lap dance and everything. And that's when I knew he was in my clutches and he would never leave. But I had so much confidence back then, you know? Yeah, I have regular cycles. I have a period every month. That's Squidward. I have a period every month. I didn't when I was in active addiction. So I'm very fortunate that my period is regular now. It lasts for about 7 to 10 days, maybe a little bit longer if it's super heavy, but I have really got that regulated. Um, so hey Chrissy, what's up, girl? It didn't used to always be regular though. It's taken me a couple of years to get all that shit regular. And I'm telling you guys, like, I'm telling y'all. I cannot wait to see how I'm feeling at like 1 year off of Lexapro and Wellbutrin. Um, so I was completely off by April. So we'll say April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So we're 8 months off, or we'll say 7 months off of my mental health meds. I need to make like a 7 months check in. But like mental health wise, like normally I really struggle with like seasonal depression and like depression because it's cold outside. And I felt myself trying to shift that way, but like I'm really aware of it, right? And so I'm like, okay, you're starting to think that you don't need to pajamas. So I have to make it an effort during the day to like change out of my pajamas so I don't just sit in pajamas all day because that will like add to my seasonal depression. Tomorrow I have an interview with this really awesome podcast to talk about my like addiction and recovery. And so that's going to give me an excuse to like get out of bed and like really put on some makeup because I work from home, you know? Also, the interview that I did like a month ago, they still haven't put it up yet. And I honestly don't know when they're going to put it up. I need to reach out to the lady. But they like put up so many videos every day. I don't know if they like have a bunch of them before me, but I know that they were interviewing a bunch of people whenever they interviewed me. But as soon as that comes out, I will let you guys know. Um, so yeah. Sure what the topic is about, but I had to get a history. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chrissy. Well, we're talking about my weight because I'm really struggling and I'm going to go see a weight loss doctor on Monday. And then we were talking about like just my weight and my struggles that I've had since I got sober with overeating. And also just like healthy changes that I'm making in my life, coming off my mental health medications, being on Suboxone, addiction, all the things, just all the things. We're just chit chatting. Um, so yeah, that's that. Like I've gotten reached out to quite a few like pretty awesome like podcast places to do like shows with people. So I'm kind of really excited about that. Um I have been selling this series on my TikTok where I share like my mat journey, and it's kind of like Patreon only for TikTok. For TikTok, it's just like content that people can pay for if they want to. I've been doing that. I'm still doing my Patreon. This Saturday, we're going to watch 4 Good Days in Patreon. If y'all want to join, it's $5 and we do that. And then we have a meeting the next Saturday. And then the next Saturday, we have a live stream. So that's all going to be happening this November. They'll, even on the Thanksgiving one, y'all, like, so this weekend, we're going to watch 4 Good Days. Next weekend, we're going to do our Zoom meeting. And then this following weekend, we're going to do our just cool ass laid back Patreon live stream. And I'm really going to keep up with it for November, December, because I know it's super hard during the holidays. Last month, I took off because we went on vacation and I was doing stuff with my family. So thanks for those of you guys that are in my Patreon for understanding. But I've been doing that. Trying to think. Um, oh my God, y'all! The rumor around town is that I'm selling my TikTok account, my old one, because I need money because I'm broke. Shh! Don't tell anybody. So that's the rumor around town. That oh my gosh, I'm so broke that I don't have any money to live off of. So I'm selling my TikTok. No, that's not why I'm selling my TikTok account, you dumb motherfuckers. I'm selling my TikTok account because my bestie sold hers and made a grip of fucking money. And I was like, damn, I ain't using that account. I should sell mine too. So Like, do you think that I would be depending on selling an account to feed my family? No. Okay. If I was hard up for money and I was hurting, I would go get a job. You guys would see me waiting tables and bartending. If shit hit the fan and me and my husband were hard up and we fucking had a financial crisis, I promise you guys, we would be doing Friday, Saturday night vlogs at my bar on my bar top that I would be running. Hey, Coyote Ugly style, okay? And I would be out there hustling, getting my money, just like I know how, and helping my family. Lord help us all. I have picked up a couple of extra side jobs. And like I said, I'm doing my series and my Patreon, so that's kind of contributing. But like, I won't see the my money from my new series until the following month because I just started it. So the way TikTok works is like you don't get paid right away; you get paid on the 15th of every month. So I won't even see it until December 15th. You know, and so people are wild, y'all. Wild out here. Yeah, so I did the interview. They interviewed me. You guys, it's so much stuff I had to do for this one interview. Let me tell y'all, because I've never had to do this for any other interview. I had to send them like B-roll of myself, like B-roll of me walking down the street, B-roll of me meditating, B-roll of me on the phone, which I've never had to do that for anybody that I've interviewed with. So it's going to be like a cool ass video, I guess, too. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but it hasn't gotten published yet. So I just know that when we finished, the lady was like really happy and we were both like really emotional. So I really liked her a lot. Yeah, I've never had to do that before. Now, the interview that I'm doing tomorrow with this one podcast is an addiction recovery podcast. And I just emailed them tonight to ask them, like, hey, is it going to be on video? Because if it is, I want to do my makeup. If it's not, I'm just going to be like talking to them on the phone, or on the podcast or whatever. But I love you guys. I just wanted to kind of come on here. And I know a lot of y'all miss me going live and stuff. And I'm going to be always real with you guys. Like, I haven't been going live because a lot of people try to get me out of my character when I go live, and I'll get trolls coming in, or people will try to take what I say out of context. And I just don't want to give people ammunition when I know my heart and I know that I'm here to help people. Like, for instance, they've been saying things about me and my series because I charge money for it on TikTok. You guys, everything I do online is for free. I go live for free. I make content for free. I answer messages for free. I give my cell phone number out for free. I talk to people on the phone for free all the time. If somebody wants to buy my content to support me, that is their prerogative as a adult, a consenting adult. I'm not taking advantage of people. I still help people 100% for free, but my time and energy is valuable. And I know that. And I have information that is valuable, that some people see very valuable, and they want to support me. And if that's the case, then so be it. I'm going to do that. When you grow a social media following and then you have so many people reaching out to you all the time, you'll do like I did, and you'll say, just text me, everybody text me, call me, email, text me, call me. And then you know what's going to happen? Then you'll learn the hard way like I did. Okay. And all these people will be texting and calling you. But then when you try to help them, this is what they'll do. They'll have an excuse. They'll have something to say back, and they won't take your suggestions. And so it's exhausting, exhausting. And so if I can make content that provides value for my audience and supporters who want to buy it, and that helps take the load off of me, best believe I'm going to do it. Best believe. My time is worth money, and so is yours. So don't sell yourself short. Okay. That's what I did. I sold myself short for many, many years, and people took advantage of me bad. Okay. I don't owe anyone anything at all. I do what I do out of the kindness of my heart. And so if you reach out to me, I don't get back to you right away, or I miss your email or your text or your message, that is your responsibility as an adult to reach out again or reach out to someone else to get help. You know, you can always go to samhsa.com, and get help there. Or you can look up their 1-800 number on Google. Okay. But what I do is out of the goodness of my heart, and yeah, I mean, I feel like you guys that support me know that. What's his? She talks to all of us for free. I know. I call and she is there for free. Yeah. I mean, everybody knows. Everybody knows that. I had a girl just call last week who wasn't going to get paid on time for her appointment. And so she needed help paying for her MAT doctor. And so what I do, I went ahead and helped her pay for her MAT doctor. But I don't come online and tell you guys every time I do that, because that's shitty. I don't need to tell you every time I do a good deed, because I know I'm doing the good deeds. But that's what these people try to do to me, and they try to hurt me, and then they try to message me and fake ask for help and troll me, and it ends up taking away from people that really need help, you know? And so, yeah, my series, I think the lowest series I have is like $1.99. And it's where I talk about the epiphany I had when my husband was struggling with his relapse. And then I think my next tier up from that is $4.99. And that's where I talk about my MAT journey. And then $7.99, I talk about CPS. I read my CPS paperwork and I share all the mistakes I made. And then my life after meth is $7.99 as well. But those two tiers come with like 6 videos. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you're just paying for. It's like you're paying for the content that's not uploaded on my YouTube channel or my TikTok. But I just want people to know that, like, I'm not at this stage in my social media career where I think that I'm not worth shit. Like, I used to not understand that my time was valuable. Now I realize it. I have a son, I have a husband, and doing live streams, getting on the phone, texting with people, answering emails, making videos takes time away from my family. And my time is valuable. And that's exact, Jess. Jess, say that again for the people in the back. I am stepping into knowing my worth. I have sold myself short for so many years on social media, and it's because of me listening to what naysayers said. Um, if you're not here to support me or give me constructive criticism, I don't have nothing for you. I'm not listening to you. You're getting blocked. You're not a part of my life. I take constructive criticism well. I look at things, I make changes, I pivot, and I really try hard to do those things because I want to remain teachable. But I know in my heart of hearts that I'm worthy and that I'm valuable. So if you're at a point in your life where you were selling yourself short for many, many years, and now you're stepping into knowing that your time and your energy and the things that you share are important and valuable and worthy, baby, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed chit-chatting with me tonight. I'm going to go relax with my little iPads on, and I will see you guys later. I don't know when I'll go live again. I kind of like going live just like a couple times maybe out of the week, so that way you guys don't get burned out on seeing my face all the time. But I have been uploading like a whole bunch of videos over on the video tab. If y'all go to my channel and it says home video community live, go to video. I've been uploading little 1 to 5 minute videos story times. So check them out. They're doing really, really good over on TikTok. So I know a lot of you guys love my story times. So I've been uploading a bunch of them for you guys here on YouTube as well. Okay. All right. See y'all later. Bye. I'll let y'all know how my doctor's appointment goes on Monday. It's Monday at 4:30.